Gladys said that she'll call Ms. Vanderbilt. It's useless. It's closed. I don't want to. Hey, I got a delivery. My new shoes are here. I know what to wear tonight. I need to get going, or else I'm going to be late for my meeting with Sandra.
Ooh la la, Phoenix. You look like you're ready to paint the town red.
Are you serious? Do you really like it?
Of course I do.
Are you sure I won't embarrass you?
Don't be silly. You look sensational.
Dr. Spencer's death is puzzling me, Sandra. It's not my case, but some things about it just don't add up.
What makes you say that?
Well, I got the feeling from his secretary that Dr. Spencer didn't care much about sex. However, everybody believes that he died while using an uncertified device that was supposed to enhance sexual stimulation or experience or something like that.
Oh, Phoenix. Spencer was a devotee. It's normal that he would put his work first. I don't think that necessarily means he didn't care about sex.
Maybe you're right. After all, everybody needs to get some.
That's right. We're humans, Phoenix. Our genes are programmed that way. We can't live without it, and we can never have enough of it.
Oh, Sandra. That salesman at Gary's Shoes, what's his name again?
His name is Al. What about him?
He was a total ass to me. And for the first time in my life, I filed a really nasty complaint.
You did what? But he's such a sweet man. Are you sure we're talking about the same man?
Yes, I am. He insulted me, Sandra. He had the nerve to call me Ms. Bigfoot.
Just can't believe it. Al's always behaved very warm and caring towards me.
Yeah, right.
He'd even kneel down before me and insist on massaging my feet. And he gave me special discounts. It's impossible to find a sincere shoe salesman like that anymore.
Obviously, he has a thing for you. I got the impression that he is a bit paranoid. He seems to think that all of his customers hate him.
Oh, lighten up, Phoenix. Maybe he was just having a bad day. So, where did you get the new dress?
I got it at the Zap, of course. Theodora was so helpful. She always knows exactly what to suggest for me.
That's what fashion consultants are for. You know, I think she'll be the manager there soon.
Really? Oh, that would be so cool for Theodora. Wait a minute. Do you know something that I don't?
Maybe. Unofficially.
How do you know?
Well, it's my business's public relations manager to be on top of all the gossip at the Zap. And in town.
I finally met somebody who didn't care for Mr. Bogdanov's wandering hands.
I can't imagine anybody welcoming his wandering hands anyway.
Piper says she used to call him Mr. Touchy-Feely. You heard of that expression before?
Yes, it's something the younger generation uses. We know these people as perverts. So just how touchy-feely was he?
He patted her bottom and caressed her shoulders.
Well, that would be inviting, if it was the right man. But not your Mr. Bogdanov. I think I'm gonna barf.
Get serious, Sandra.
Okay, so what did Piper do about this so-called advances?
Apparently, she avoided him at all cost. Piper tells me that Bogdanov had a lot of unusual visitors at his shop.
Visitors? Of the male or female persuasion?
Males, with ill-fitting suits and penetrating stares. She felt exposed under their gaze.
They sound like a group of horny tourists to me.
As you know, not many tourists travel from the rogue states to the Union, and the ones that can afford it usually opt for cities like London, Paris, and New York, not Adrianopolis. If they were tourists, why would they come here anyhow?
Okay, so they were not tourists. Maybe they were Bogdanov's friends from the academy. What did Piper have to say about them?
Piper thinks they were Russians, because they had accents similar to Bogdanov's.
So were these Russians shopping at the store? Or were they paying a social visit?
Apparently they were there for social reasons, because Bogdanov took them straight to his office and closed the door.
Yuck. A room full of Russians? The stench would be unbearable.
Sandra, forget about the smell. I didn't say they were coming in hordes. They were visiting on an individual basis. Who do you think they were?
Well, darling, I had enough analytical thinking for one day. You are the detective. You figure it out.
Shall we head to Carpe Diem then?
It's a bit early, but sure, why not?
There he is, Mr. Sex Machine himself. Hi, Pierre. How are you?
Well, I was great until I saw you.
What do you mean by that, Pierre? Am I really that bad?
Let's just say you're scaring off my potential suitors. Can't you just leave?
Listen, lover boy. If only you'd replied to my messages, I wouldn't need to chase you down like this.
I am a free citizen, and I have a right to be selective about whom I reply to.
And I am conducting an official investigation. You need to understand that you are obligated to cooperate with me.
Whatever. What do you want?
Are you here alone?
What's it to you?
Look, I'm just trying to be friendly, okay?
But I'm not interested in your friendship. Why don't you just beat it?
I only need a few minutes of your time to talk about a subject that you might find interesting.
All right, I give up, you persistent whatever.
Tell me, Pierre, what is an ideal monthly salary for someone in your line of work?
What is this? Some kind of employment survey?
Come on, Pierre. It's important.
I don't know why you're asking this. I have no idea what this has to do with your investigation.
Okay, I will rephrase my question. Is it typical to make a six-figure monthly sum from art consulting?
6 figures? Sure. I know a few art consultants making that kind of money monthly. One lives in New York and the other two in London.
So nobody in Adrianopolis can make that kind of money from art consultancy?
No way, man. This town isn't that wealthy. It's just a small town with lots of amateurs. I'm out of here.
No, wait.
Au revoir.
Darn. I was just able to get him to talk, and he disappears into thin air. Oh well, I'm sure he'll be around. Well, that's what I call a dance floor. A dance platform, to be exact. It's closed. Finally, she's back in town. Wow, look at that thing. I wish I could afford some of these expensive things. Hi, Piper.
Oh, hi. I didn't expect you so soon.
Did you think Mr. Bogdanov had a problem fitting in?
What do you mean? Fitting in the elevator?
No, you smart aleck. Socially fitting in the World Union. Remember, he was a recent immigrant?
In that case, yes. He stuck out like a sore thumb. And now, I know the reason.
Can you elaborate how he had a so-called fitting in problem?
He was just a total geek. Dull, unsophisticated, and furthermore, unattractive. In my book, 3 strikes and you're out.
Ooh, aren't we harsh today?
You asked the question, you wanted the answer, Ms. Wallace.
Do you think Mr. Bogdanov's business was going well?
Yeah, he seemed to be rolling in the dough.
What makes you say that?
Recently, Mr. B had a newly developed tendency to brag about the places he went.
Recently? When?
Can't be specific, but let's just say that during the last 2 months, he has become arrogant and suddenly very confident.
You also mentioned places he bragged about.
Yeah, he was always dropping names about the fancy restaurants where he dined, or the clubs where he hung out here in the pyramid, like the Stardust La Tita.
You think these were signs of a successful business?
Sure. How could the signs be any clearer?
To your knowledge, was Mr. Bogdanov involved in any other business ventures?
He kept mentioning some art consultancy deal with some artist guy.
Do you know if this art consultancy was going well?
That's what he kept saying. His newly acquired status wasn't from the thing store sales, that's for sure.
How can you be so sure?
'Cause I am a sales clerk, and I know our sales curve has been very flat in the last quarter.
You don't sound convinced about this art consultancy deal.
What can I say? Mr. B didn't seem to have a background in art at all. He certainly wasn't the artsy-fartsy type.
So, let's hear your theory about his sudden wealth.
My theory? I think there was something fishy going on. I saw one of his foreign buddies bring in some stuff that we never displayed in the store. The boxes were taken straight up to his office.
What do you think was in those boxes?
Don't ask me. We weren't told anything about those boxes, and we were never welcomed in Mr. B's office in the upper level. Unless, of course, we were willing to...
Willing to what?
Never mind.
Tell me what you do know about those boxes.
I have no idea what was inside those boxes, but I overheard something about customers renting their contents.
And which customers are you referring to?
The ones he would take up to his office, and later he would tell us that he had just made some big art consultancy deal. Ha! My foot! He was lying through his teeth.
I think I have all I need from you. You've been a great help, Piper. Thank you, and goodbye.
Bye!
Finally, I was able to get some useful information from somebody at the thing store. I think it's time to report my findings to Chief Morrison. I have some important facts to discuss, Chief. Piper Darlington told me that Bogdanov's newly acquired wealth couldn't have been from thing store sales. She insists that the sales curve of the store had been flat in the last quarter. Moreover, Piper isn't convinced about Bogdanov's art consultancy business at all.
Is that right? So, does Miss Piper have a theory about Bogdanov's wealth?
As a matter of fact, she does. Piper claims that Bogdanov's art consultancy can be a cover for something else.
Such as?
Evidently, some of Bogdanov's foreign buddies had brought some merchandise to the store. This merchandise was never displayed. Apparently, these boxes were taken straight up to Bogdanov's office.
Does Piper know what was inside those boxes?
No, she doesn't. However, she overheard something about certain customers renting the contents of these boxes.
Which certain customers?
I don't know yet. Evidently, after taking these customers up to his office, Bogdanov would later tell everyone that he had just made a big art consultancy deal. However, Piper thinks he was lying about these deals.
Do you think he was lying?
Perhaps he was. I should visit the Thing Store's headquarters at the business district and check the store's rental figures.
Keep me posted on what you find out. I only have a little time. Continue.
Piper Darlington told me that Bogdanov was rolling in dough, especially during the past 2 months. She claims that Bogdanov had recently developed a tendency to brag about the places he went. Moreover, he had become arrogant and suddenly very confident.
That's interesting.
Pierre Deville claims that it's not possible to make a 6-figure monthly sum from art consulting in Adrianopolis. He told me that this town is way too small for big money art consulting.
So, it doesn't seem very plausible that Bogdanov was making all that money from art consultancy.
Not at all, Chief. I have nothing further to mention at this time. PA, add Thing Store chain headquarters at Adrianopolis Business District to my navigation map. Their slogans are so vivid and powerful. Fear not of chaos? Chaos is the most dangerous threat to our economic system. It just doesn't make sense. This has to be a malfunction of some sort. What the hell is going on here? Here we go again. There's got to be something wrong with these kiosks. Well, the machine is broken and I'm having fun, right? All these sick slogans remind me of the carving on the wall in that room in the metro tunnels. Hey, what if the same hackers wrote those writings on the wall too? The Things Chain headquarters. Hi, I'm Senior Officer Phoenix Wallace from the Adrianopolis Peace and Security Center.
Hello, Officer Wallace. My name is Rika. How can I help you today?
Hi, Rika. I need information regarding one of your franchises.
And which franchise are you referring to, Officer Wallace?
The Thing Store here at the Pyramid.
Okay, just one moment. Our Public Relations Officer, Mr. Richard A. Ackerman, will be pleased to speak with you.
Thank you. And how can I find Mr. Ackerman?
His office is on the 3rd floor. Please take the elevator up, and his office is on the 2nd door to your right.
Thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome. Have a nice day, Officer Wallace.
Hello, Mr. Ackerman. I'm Senior Officer Phoenix Wallace from the Adrianopolis Peace and Security Center.
Welcome, Officer Wallace. How can I help you today?
I'm investigating the murder of Mr. Vasily Bogdanov, and I have a few questions for you.
Sure. Anything to help. What a tragic incident.
Can you tell me about the things that were rented from your Adrianopolis store in the last 2 months?
Sure. But there isn't much to tell because we have no rental policies.
So, your franchises can never rent the things in their stores?
Never. We only have sales and leasing policies.
Are you sure?
Of course. It's all written in our company rules book.
Thank you. I'm sorry, but I have to leave now.
Sure, as you wish.
Thanks for all your help.